Keep on dreaming 暗闇の中でも迷わない勇気信じて星の時風がささやく忘れられない冒険が始まると熱い想い強く抱きしめ青く光る海目指して羽ばたく輝く夢ただ追いかけて大空かけるシューティングスター頑張熱い想い強く抱きしめ青く光る海目指して羽ばたく輝く夢ただ追いかけて大空かけるシューティングスター頑張ろう
Oh. Oh, please don't tell me it's the wrong microphone again. It looks alright. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. It's working. It's working. You got Blue Dragon on this bad boy. Blue Dragon's not on the Switch. I see what you're doing. You're trying to be funny. Dragon Spirit. I have every Psycho game released on Nintendo Switch so far. So if it's on Switch, I've got it. So, lots of gaming news. That thing I sent you, I still haven't checked it out. It's like it's the European equivalent of like net neutrality, right? Dragon Spirit is a Bandai shmup. Oh, it's not on Switch. So, lots of game reveals. First up, Pokémon Quest. I've got it downloaded, I haven't checked it out yet. We might check it out today. I don't want to be one of those people that's streaming Pokémon Quest. I'm sure it's serious. I'll take a look at it. I don't want it to ruin my day. It's like a copyright strike on a global scale. Eh. If it happens, it happens. Try our very best to fight it. Isn't that the guy that does naughty things to the many enslaves? Yes, but he's under the wrong name in this port. He's called Flush. His name is Shrine Iron. But no, you're quite right. It is him. So, Pokemon Quest. I haven't checked it out yet. Fuck, I'm looking at the chat. Pokemon Quest. Haven't checked it out yet. I don't know what to expect. I mean, it looks a bit like Cubivore, but without the soul. However, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, that's more interesting. The only reservation I truly have is the battle system. Well, not the battle system in terms of trainer battles. That looks fine. It's the wild battle system I have a problem with. But it's essentially Baby's first Pokemon, and I can get behind that. There is a battle system for trainer battles. Trainer battles have a battle system. It's been nothing but dog of the day since the start of the stream. You seem incredibly dismissive, IFC. Are people not allowed their fun? A 2v1 against a poor kid. Aye. That'll teach, Joey to talk about his Rattata all the time. No, it looks neat. I think it looks great. I think Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu look great. If it's true what Game Explain said, and that you can't evolve your Eevee or your Pikachu, then that frickin' sucks. Will I be able to evolve Pikachu that I catch, or that I transfer from Pokemon Go? I mean, I understand they've made all these nice clothing options and accessory options for your Pikachu and your Eevee. Just size them up for the evolutions. It's not too much to ask. It's probably to try and add parity with the television series, but that's just kind of stupid. You couldn't evolve Dachu in yellow. Could you evolve the Eevee though? It's a good thing you aren't playing Galaga. Why? Is there something wrong with Galaga? Noel or Liam? I don't know, I don't really have a particular favourite arsehole. I guess Noel, because he still makes music. Hey Sushi, how's it going? Are you a Galaga, IFC? It's the first I've heard. I don't think you'd be so stupid as to admit your surname on the internet. Mr. I don't want anybody like Google or Microsoft to have my details. Right, their patterns are mostly the same from what I gather. Yeah. Ugh. Now they combine. I have no... Oh, God. I have no God. I'm not well versed in Samurai Aces yet. I played it for the first time today. That's the first time ever. So I haven't familiarized myself with the game yet in the same way I have Gunbird and Sengoku Blade. I don't know Soul Divide yet either. I played this in 1945 Strikers for the first time today. I haven't even played Soul Divide yet. Alfie! How's it going? So which console is this on? This is the Nintendo Switch version. Just making sure there's not something wrong with the dog, seeing as she's barking like a maniac. Good, good. I got kicked out of work. What? You got kicked out of work? Now, this boss battle and area should look familiar if you played Gunbird, because they pay homage to it in Gunbird. And then the way the floor crumbles here is happens in Gunbird as well. Anyway, I don't see myself beating this guy on this life, but I'll give it a try. I did it on this life. Okay, but I'm definitely not getting past this guy on 0 lives. Penn and Teller did have a Sega CD game, it just wasn't released. It was made. That's what Desert Bus is. It's part of Penn and Teller's video game. The whole point was video games were apparently realistic, and that was making people violent. So Penn and Teller's logic was, well, let's make a realistic bus driving simulator that simulates driving a bus several hundred miles, to prove that it's not that video games are realistic that's the problem. That was the whole point of their game, the Sega CD. Was to prove that stuff like Mortal Kombat wasn't the problem. Switch and Wii U were both not good consoles, IMO. I do not agree with your opinion. The Switch and Wii U are both good consoles. The Wii U was a fucking mistake because Nintendo called it the Wii U rather than the Super Wii, or the Wii 2, or something else. Calling it the Wii U made people think it was optional. Like, oh, I don't need to buy a Wii U because I already have a Wii. That's why it failed commercially. Was the name. A name is everything. Buffering. Of course it's buffering, because I said something to you, and it buffers when I talk to you, so you can't hear the truth that I spit. Yeah, that's how it is, yo. Whoa! A sponsor! Please tell me the on-screen display is gonna work. The on-screen display isn't working, come on. Marco, thank you! That's awesome! Why isn't the alert working? There it is. There we go. Zawardo! There we are. Thank you, Marco. Did the music stop? Oh, it plays music on the pause screen. Alright. Oh, dying again. You can't revival your way through this game like you can console ports of some of the other Psycho shooters. if you can't beat a boss in 9 lives, you do have to restart the level from scratch. It's a Tengu! Oh god. Whoa, Marco, thank you! What's going on? What do I do to deserve this?
I like what you got.
Thank you.
Good job.
Good job. Oh man. Because it's a super chat, it doesn't play teleportation, yeah. I closed the Streamlabs link because they couldn't tie it up with my... Actually, I think it's reopened now because the PayPal problems have stopped happening. All the time there were PayPal problems, I stopped having it active. Oh god. There's no way I'm doing this on one bomb. Now, final bosses do tend to be a bit easier in their patterns than the rest of the bosses, but... So I literally have to start this level with the same amount of lives I previously started it with. I just have to be better. Okay. That's fine, I'll be better. Oh, fuck! You can't wipe bullets away the same way you can in Gunbird and some of the later Psycho shmups. This was the first shmup they put out, as far as I understand it, so... Save state. This is Nintendo Switch, I can't save state. Oh, for fuck's sake, I know I dodged that! I'm obviously not paying attention. Have a nice boom. What? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh! Right, I think he might be saying have a nice bomb, yeah. I think. It's kind of hard to tell. You know, I'm playing on monkey difficulty. Apparently, this is so easy a monkey could do it. Abunai Boom. I'm not sure. You could probably get that information off the Psycho wiki. Sorry, Wikia, it's not a real wiki. Alright, done it. She's not here either. I'll have to go back and start again. Ein, hi, where have you been? Huh? Gee, bro, I was only out shopping. Oh, yeah, right. See, I got your favorite cheeseburger for supper, and thus another uneventful day passes. Yeah, monkey difficulty. You can tell, because I've already got a score down on monkey difficulty. You can't tell, it's in fucking Japanese. Samurai Aces. On to Tengai, which is the sequel. I'm more familiar with this one. And we're going to play a Shrine 9 again, because I can. Up, 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 down, 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 up, 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 up. So, the sequel is Side View. And also way easier. This game is very nice on the eyes. Because ERB relates to him on a personal level. That's why I'm playing, as Ein. Yeah, I kinda do relate to Ein on a personal level. I too like to swing a sword. It's only in Gunbird that they bring in the homoerotic nature of Ein. They extrapolate it from the fact that he likes to go around absolutely topless. I wonder if we'll actually get... This gives me kind of a Neo Geo feel. Yeah, I'm not sure. Was this one on the Neo Geo? This one might have been on the Neo Geo hardware. I know at some point they stopped and moved on to Naomi hardware. I think they were on CPS to begin with. Nano, how's it going? Nano, when is the best time and day to stream so that you can watch it? Because I will do Paradise Found and Bird Story at a time when you're around to watch it. Alright, take care, Marco. Right now, I suppose. Right now it's not possible. I'm streaming Samurai Blade, Sengoku Blade and everything else that I've got on my Nintendo Switch. Paradise Found and Bird Story aren't on Nintendo Switch yet. I bet that To the Moon and Paradise Found will make their way onto Switch at some point. I'm pretty confident. Let's put it this way, if Undertale can get on there, then at least something somewhat decent should be. Shit! First blood. Actually, I might have died once already. I wasn't paying attention. Bollocks! It was going so well. It's as the difficulty picks up that I start to have a problem. Oh, do be aware, this is a me dying on shmup stream. There's no doubt about that. Just hit it with a bomb. I'm too lazy. I gotta save them though, because there is a bit where I need 2 bombs. Because there's an enemy I just cannot get their pattern down for the life of me. No matter how much I practice. It's a giant hand that shoots bullets at you. It's after this stage. It's the next level. So I gotta make sure I got at least 2 bombs going into the next level. Oh, man. Put your clothes on, old man! Bollocks. It's time to finish me off. She knows me by name. That character is actually one of the most popular. Put your clothes on. Don't tell me what to do! Bollocks! You've defeated the other three. I'll make sure this is the end. Oh, man. Right. Come on. Thank you. Oh, revival! That's weird. This game doesn't have revival on the Saturn version. Right. Hand number 1. I am not dealing with that shit. Looks like I don't have much. Oh, good. I've died, so I get more bombs. I can deal with it now. Next hand. Not dealing with it. Too much hassle. Are these games any longer if you play on good difficulty? There's a second loop where if you die, it's game over. And you earn shitloads more points. But the enemies shoot loads more bullets. And suicide bullets. It's for the ultimate intense player, and it's something that's in pretty much every Psycho game. Its castle is spooky. Asuka might be in here. Okay, guys. Straight through the front gate, or in the back entrance. That affects what final boss we play. I have a preferred stage, but through the back entrance. Okay. For the record, I prefer the front entrance. Let's go! I've got more practice with the front entrance. I know that sounds crude. Fuck's sake. Oh, didn't you hear? This is a fuck's sake stream. Do them both. You can only pick one entrance. Yay! Extend! And I've wasted it. I got an extend and I immediately wasted it. You can pick both if you play again. I can. But if I'm going to play again, it will be a different character. But I like Ein's bomb best, because it deals the most damage, and it fires in a straight line. The fish! I hate the fish! But I actually do have good practice with the fish. This is a fuck's sake stream. Marion. Marion's not in the Switch version. If you were watching my Sushi Bites on Gunbird 2, you would know that I reiterated that she's not in this version. I wish she was. But no, she's Saturn exclusive. I'm not even sure why. I mean, I would understand Morrigan being Dreamcast exclusive in Gunbird 2 because of Capcom's involvement. But Marion is a Psycho character. She belongs in the Switch version, but she's not there. Fuck! Okay. Save the princess. Only a short time until dawn. I've thought about, on a Thursday night, playing the new Sushi Bites episode as I make it live on stream. The only problem is it would take away views from the actual video, so maybe not. Alright, hit me, demon! Ah! Ah! Got him. Asuka was not here either! Asuka, where are you? Back at Ain's house. I wonder where my brother went. Something feels wrong. Asuka! 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 Ain's journey never ends. Well, yeah, Image Flexion is one of the first people to see every Sushi Bites episode when it goes up. It goes to IFC, Soybomb gets an early view, and patrons. Gunbarich. We'll do Gunbarich after Gunbird. So this port is great. It has the voices from the Japanese PlayStation and Sega Saturn version. I think that's the CD quality soundtrack as well. Really is a quality port. It's only 11, but I'm super tired. Yeah, I'm tired today. That's why I got a coffee here. Let me lift that. Don't worry, it gets harder. Rest assured, this is level 1, it gets harder. Very easy may look easy. Your cup says girls rock. Yeah, it does. I'm a feminist now, don't you know? It's got the Powerpuff Girls on the other side. So you're not a feminist. I'm an egalitarian, baby! Equal opportunities! Not equal outcomes. And their god-awful 2016 remake, yes. It's the 2016 Powerpuff Girls. I'm an equal opportunities ass-kicker. I can afford to use a couple of bombs. As long as I save a couple for when I need them. These early stages are pretty much muscle memory now. Shit! Abort! 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 Kid video. Are they making a new kid video? It seems like you're the only person that remembers kid video. But then again, some days I think I'm the only person that remembers Playdays. So oh, you only know Kid Video because of YouTube. Total Drama Island. I haven't watched it, but I've heard all about it. And I've heard about how that show was punching above its weight. Like, it was on a children's cartoon channel, but it was most certainly adolescent. From what I've heard. It was very much for an older audience. Shit! The deaths begin! It's a death stream! It's a fuck's sake stream. Die! One more, and I'll have my dream. Now, the real question is, what is her dream? Are we gonna let Marion make the wish, or the bunny make a wish? What is it, guys? The little girl's wish, or the little bunny's wish? I know which wish is funnier. I think there's a point where I can't revive anymore, and it's after this level. It's once I get to the cave stages that I can't revive. Animaniacs. And they're bound by their contracts. They're Annie, they're Mani, they're totally insane. They're Animaniacs. Those are the facts. Animaniacs was another cartoon that was punching above its weight. Loads of adult jokes. I wonder if the new Animaniacs will be any good, or whether it's gone. I wonder if Johnny Bravo will come back. If it does, I want Adult Swim to be behind it. And Adult Swim Johnny Bravo would have the slightly more adult humor that I think Johnny Bravo needs. Animaniacs had games on SNES, Mega Drive, and Game Boy, GameCube, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 1. The PlayStation 2 and GameCube game was called The Great Edgar Hunt, and I have very fond memories of that game. I think it was a good game, personally speaking. I consider it the GameCube and PS2's Banjo-Kazooie. It's nowhere near on par with Banjo-Kazooie, but it's that kind of platformer. I think you could switch between the three Animaniacs at will. Yakko, Dot, and the other one nobody remembers the name of. Who is they, Sushi? They screwed up Thundercats. They screwed up Powerpuff Girls. They screwed up Ghostbusters. Who are they? Right, just shoot and hang back. Don't move. Right, okay. This guy, relatively simple. Small shot, small shot, small shots, big shot. Small shot, small shot, small shot. Easy. Right, these guys I can't particularly remember. I think it's the same pattern, but twice. It's a big shot, small shot, small shot. Oh no, big shot, small shot, big shot, small shot. These guys. I mean, the amount of times I've played this game, and I still haven't got everything mastered. I tried playing on one of the harder difficulties once for a laugh. Not happening. Right, this one, much tougher. Plus you've got the cubes to worry about. Easy peasy. ERB, I got some news for you! Ooh. Got some news for me. Jet fuel can't melt steel beams. Hey, didn't we fight a boss with this exact pattern before? Nicely done. Sugar. This skull is the hardest one for me. Like, I'm just never ready for it. I wonder if I'm doing something wrong, like if there's a way I can avoid fighting it. Oh, was there a dub of Electric Soldier Porygon? Did it actually get that far? Because I've always wondered. Right. Please be fish, yep, fish, skull. If it's fish, skull, and dragon, I've had the best possible set of bosses. Skull, skull. Fucking legend! The skull is the one I'm best at. Shit. You know what? That's the first time I've ever died to the skull. And it's on stream. because of the little skulls. I wasn't prepared for those. The first time I've ever died to that boss, and it's on stream. Now the dragon, he's a bit harder. He shoots fast. That's the problem. So you just have to time your movement for when he shoots. Occasionally, he will shoot twice in quick succession like that. And then 3 times. As you're getting close to killing him, the time between shots is shorter. But he's relatively straightforward. And it doesn't really get much harder on the harder difficulties. You just have to swoop. You have to be ready for when he's going to fire. Shoot down a dragon with relative ease. Make crushing rocks such a breeze. Well, I'm gonna try to play this stage as far as I can get on 1 life. And then when I revive, I will take what I've learned from this partial life and carry it over. Thanks for leading me here. Let's finish this. Fight! Let's go! That's one of the 2 I use a bomb on. I don't have the second bomb for the next one. I use a bomb for this one as well, and I don't have it. That's fine. It's a bit harder when you start up on this one, and you only have single shot. Okay. Alright, I'm ready now. Do you know what ERB drinks when he wants to get drunk? A burr. That's funny. ERB's never getting drunk again. ERB hasn't had an alcoholic drink or an energy drink in 7 weeks! 7 weeks, baby! Oh, it's been difficult. It's been so difficult. I am jonesing for an energy drink right now. Alright. Why not? Because alcohol is bad for you? Alcohol makes you put on shit tons of weight? Alcohol drives your appetite? If you're someone like me that comfort eats, alcohol makes you comfort eat more? It fucks with your metabolism, so you don't burn food properly? Quite frankly, alcohol is bad for you. It is a poison. So, I'm trying my very best to stay off it. Energy drinks are harder, but I'm doing my best. So, did we agree that it's the bunny's wish, yeah? We agreed it's the bunny's wish that we're going for. Drunk game streaming is very, very funny, but it's also very, very a bad idea. Shit! I got plenty of lives, so I've got plenty of bombs. That's my logic. Got it. The Madagascar drinking game was a bad idea. Yes, it was. Right, so we're going for the bunny's wish.
ほら、願い叶えたろって。あら、あんだけ言うといてグロッキーですか。しゃあないな、ほんま。ほな、代わりに、わしのささやかなお願い言うときますわ。マジンさん。わしを全宇宙の王様にしてほしいんやけど。
What's Ash's wish? In this game, Ash's 2 wishes in single player are for the perfect woman, in which case the genie turns himself into the perfect woman, and the other one is that no, I'm mixing up Alucard's. I was going to say that he has stinky feet and he needs medicine for stinky feet, but it's not. Soy's got a score down on here. It's because I did recordings of this game for TCC, so I wanted to put different names in. What's a TCC? What's a paladin? I've forgotten what Ash's other wish is, so we're going to do another run of single player to remember what Ash's wish is. Ash has got better firepower though, so this should be a little bit easier. What happens if you have 2-player? You get to see an ending where both characters make a wish. It's the better way to enjoy Gunbird, and Gunbird 2 is with a second character. Thankfully, Gunbird 2 allows you to play the game in single player, but with a second character, so you get to experience the 2-player story. I know that Ash's second wish is for the perfect woman, but I can't... Oh, that's it! I remember what his first wish is, and it's fucking shit. He asks for the greatest head in the universe, and the genie gives him the greatest haircut in the universe. Yeah. Fuck it, we'll see it anyway. I remember now, it's not even funny. That's how I forgot about it. Might as well just go for the center. There's no point taking out other bits of the boss. Yeah, they put a Forever Alone mode in the console versions of Gunbird 2. And I'm pretty sure the Switch version is going to have that mode. It looks like Zero Div are really waiting until the end of the month to put Gunbird 2 and Tyson Net Gimmick out. That's fine. As soon as they hit, I'm having them. Especially Tyson Net Gimmick, because I want to learn how to play competitive Mahjong. Then I'm going to find other people in Canterbury that want to play it. And I'm going to get a group going. I want to learn Hanafuda as well. It's the end of the month tomorrow. Yeah, it is. That brings a lot of interesting things with it, the end of the month. E3 is week beginning 11th of June. So I'm going to try and get that week off work so I can stream and watch E3. Start a gaming group, yeah, for Asian stuff like Hanafuda and Mahjong. Fuck yeah. It means I'd be streaming less, but I need to get out and meet more people. It's all well and good streaming on the internet, but you guys aren't... I gotta be careful what I say here. You guys aren't IRL therapy, let's put it that way. Absorb that tasty paycheck. I don't really have much of a paycheck at the moment. My hours at work are down to my absolute contracted hours and nothing more. What is IRL therapy? IRL stands for in real life. There's something different about talking to people online and talking to people in real life. I'm quite talkative online, but get me in front of someone in real life, I'm not really that good at conversation, you know. You fucking hear my stammer when I'm streaming. It gets worse when I'm in public. And friendship, and possibly more. Of course, I'd have to find people in Canterbury who are genuinely interested in playing and learning Hanafuda and Mahjong. Then once I got those down, I wouldn't mind learning how to play Go. Go will probably be the hardest one to learn, because it's even more complicated than chess. It's like 4D chess. I could learn Shogi. Of all those games, Hanafuda is the easiest, then Mahjong, then Shogi, and then Go. Yabi stammers. Yeah. Yabi does stammer. Yabi's got it bad. Yabi has always had a mild speech impediment throughout his entire life. Now I'll tell you what it comes from. It comes from being told to shut up. From being told not to speak. It comes from bullying and a bad educational system. That's what it comes from. Yes, I have a speech impediment, but it's not as bad as Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day, or Andre Thiegaers from Game Explain. It's me, Andre Thiegaers, and today we're talking about game news and rumors. It's a very mild one, but I stammer. I have difficulty getting words out. I often have to do many takes for a Sushi Bites episode, because I can't say words like thief. There's a few of them that really fuck me up. From time to time, I've had to stop during a recording and modify the script of a Sushi Bites episode into a sentence I can actually speak. That happens more times than I would like to admit. Mantini. I can say Mantini. Mantini weenie yellow polka dot bikini. I had trouble with it yesterday. I do. I have trouble with words, and sometimes it's random wars. Words! Fuck! Tine? Why would it be Tine? It's teeny! Explain to me the root words for the Pokemon's name. Right, big shots, small shots. Big shots, small shots. Remember it. Big shots, small shots. 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 Got it! Fuck! Mistimed the bomb. Oh, it's doing so well! Got it. And Sushi has poor typing skills. But that's why we love him. I love Sushi because though he doesn't have the ability to give me money, what he does have is the ability to share my stream on almost every Discord ever released by anyone ever. And I appreciate that. Macaroon as macaron. I reckon that I can get away with not destroying that grave and therefore not incur the wrath of the skull. But I'm not entirely sure. I need to test that theory on my own at another time. I could do it with the practice mode in Gunbird 1 and 2. Right, okay. Fish, skull, dragon. Yes! Okay, this looks good. I got fish. That means I'll probably get skull. It's gonna give me the fucking Tanuki, I just know it. Anything but the Tanuki. Everything but the girl. Yes, skull! Right, I can prove to you that I'm actually as good at the skull as I say I am. To the side. Slightly off-center. Yes! You should never realistically die on that boss. Ever. I fucked up the last time, I understand that. Timing. 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 Nice one. It's not science, it's magic. What was the deal with Red Cross this morning? Okay, I went into the British Red Cross charity shop in Burgate, Canterbury to have a look in the charity shops, as I always do. And they had loads of games in there for £1.50 each. So I picked up 6 items that were stickered £1.50 each. And there were 2 items that were not stickered. So naturally, I'm thinking, okay, that is 8 items at £1.50 each. So I take those 8 items to the till, and the guy tries to charge me £13.50 for 9 items, even though there are only 8 there. So I point out to him, you know, you've made a mistake here. And he calls over the manager from the storeroom and starts telling the manager that 2 of the items are actually £2.50 because they're computer games. I'm thinking, well, hold on. Do you have any idea what the other fucking 6 items I brought to the till are? They're fucking computer games! And then the manager starts finding every excuse possible to charge £2.50 for those 2 remaining items that weren't stickered. So, I said, you know, it's 8 items. These 2 are not stickered. The rest are £1.50. This member of staff tried to do a transaction for £13.50, which is for 9 items. So the manager clears the 9 items off the till. Goes, okay, the 9 items are gone. And still tries to sell those 2 remaining items to me for £2.50. The guy on the till, who doesn't understand how customer service works, says she's the manager, she could charge you £5 for them if she wanted to. So I said to him, please don't speak to me like that. And he said, well, you started it. And I'm thinking, what's going on? Have they misinterpreted the way I was speaking? Did they think I was being rude to them? I was merely saying that the transaction was wrong. And they're trying to push these 2 items on me for £2.50 each, when the rest were all stickered £1.50. And I'm like, well, I just don't get it. I should have just left. They shouldn't have got my money. However, I'm not going to pass up a copy of LEDs on Wii. LEDs. Oh, I'll go into the Red Cross again. I won't buy anything. I'll put everything on the wrong shelves. I'll take women's clothing into the changing room and pretend to try it on. Yeah. You're right, I shouldn't be petty. I should be pretty. You're right, I don't need to stoop to the level. It's a long way to stoop. Don't be a stooper. I'm still not familiar with this shit. I'm gonna have to play on Monkey. I'm sorry, guys. If I was in World War II, they'd call me Spitfire! Should be pretty and actually try on the items. Yeah. So this is the historically accurate 1945 Strikers. Gunbar Rich! You should have reminded me, man! Gunbar Rich! Then 1945 Strikers. I was doing so well. Hi, I'm the Great Magician, Majoria. Break down all the blocks within the time limit and you can clear the stage. Try hard so that you may become the Great Magician. Okay. This game is certainly quite different to other things Psycho have made. You can still tell it's got that Psycho feel to it. Fucking 30 seconds to hit that. There we go. It's Gunbird Pinball. Essentially, yeah. It's Arkanoid with a Gunbird flavor. Arkanoid with a Gunbird flavor.
From the hills of Columbia.
Alright. Let's hit it with that. Yes! Oh, I hit Majoria instead. Yes! That's more like it. Yep. Got it. It gets harder. Next enemy will shoot paralyzing bullets at you, so return your shots with Magical Flipper. If you cannot escape from paralyzing bullets, it bursts. If you are hit with the burst, you cannot move. Be careful. Okay. Yeah, Arkanoid, Breakout, Alleyway, whatever you want to call it. The same thing, essentially. Arkanoid would probably be the correct connection to make. I think it was Arkanoid first, wasn't it? Alleyway on Game Boy, yes. The Nintendo one. Oh! Yun Nang! If I hit enough Gunbird characters, maybe they'll make a Gunbird 3. I know if I had a game studio, I would be emailing Zero Div and Psycho and saying, look, I want to make a brand new Gunbird game. Returning characters, Marion and Ash, or Marion and Tavia. Oh my god! I've never had an entire level clear itself out before. Yun Nang, maybe, but I think we should follow the trend and have another character based on an old story. So I would have like a Lady Peter Pan or something. Another character that's based on an old story. Like how the second game has its Aladdin and the first game has its Sun Wukong. Maybe like Peter Pan or Robin Hood. Why not put in all the characters? Maybe as bonus unlockables, but then you've got to think about how many endings you have to write and illustrate. I can't be bothered to do the math, but it's a lot. You a Merry Christmas, we wish you a... Oh my god. Hate this world, for obvious reasons. This is when the difficulty really picks up. It's like, okay, we're done pissing about now. This is when you realise you're playing a Psycho game. Well, Black Friday in the UK, we certainly don't play Christmas music. Typically, 1st of December is when it happens. Oh, you're saying like a Gunbird game with a story, where all the characters are involved somehow. I could dig that. I definitely want, if I was making an arcade-style Gunbird, Marion and either Tavia or Ash back. One of the two. Tavion or Ash. Tavia or Ash. The rest... Oh, there. Speak of the devil. There he is. Get Ash. There we go. Marion is iconic. Well, when they made the original Gunbird, they didn't really have a main character in mind. If they did, it was Ash. But I think due to the popularity of Marion, they're like, well, oh shit, Marion's our main character then. Ash is also iconic, yeah. I think Ash was definitely meant to be the main character. But by the time Gunbird was getting console ports, Marion had essentially become the main character. Yeah, Ash returns a lot in Gunbird 2, depending on the endings. You've well improved. That's the way. You'll soon be the great magician. Thank you! So this was one of the first two Psycho games to hit Switch. It was this and Samurai Aces were the first two. And then Zero Div has been knocking them out every couple of months ever since. And I now have every single one that they have released so far. And I intend to get the rest when they release them. Especially Gunbird 2 and Tyson Net Gimmick, which are meant to be the next ones coming. I can understand if Tyson Net Gimmick takes a while to come out over here because of the game's content, but the Nintendo Switch has way worse on it. So I don't think there's much to worry about. Yeah. Tape mode is one of the best things about the Switch. I've played this in tape mode, I played Gunbird in tape mode. Those are the two I played in tape mode, and they're both really fun in tape mode. With both the regular Joy-Con and the Pro Controller. I'm currently playing with the Pro Controller. I'm using the Splatoon Plo! What the fuck is a Plo? Seriously! Why does it get this bad? I get confident about my speech, and then I sound like a fucking idiot. There we go. Pro Controller, right. That's totally what I said first time. Could ERB secretly be Japanese? What, incapable of pronouncing R's and L's? No. Everybody stumbles, man. Everybody stumbles some way or another, so check out the message to you. As a matter of fact, don't let nothing hold you back, because if the Scatman can do it, so can you. That's all well and good, Scatman John, but you're dead. You couldn't do it. That's awful, I'm sorry. I would most like to apologise to the estate of Scatman John. Speaking of which, have you heard the Scat Ultraman song? That's like 1, 2, 3, 5 something, isn't it? I'm aware of it, but I haven't listened to it. Ichi-ni-san go, isn't it? The Ultraman song. I've heard of it, but I haven't heard it. Now it's the final ordeal. Go to the Chime Temple of Marlen in the Onion Mountain. I'll recognize you as the Great Magician if you reach the Chime Temple safely. I'll do my best. Andros won't have his way with me. That's definitely something I should stream soon. Star Fox 64. I have a hankering to stream that. It is one of the most important games of my childhood. Lilac Wars. Yeah. I'll stream Lilac Wars, but I won't be streaming with the Lilac voice, as much as I love those. The fuck? Happened again. As much as I love the Lilac voices, the English voices are easier to make fun of. Lilac is like... You know. It's not as much fun as like, hey Fox! That's one of ours! You can't really make fun of it in the same way you can the English voices. I wonder if Bill was actually voiced by Bill Treenan. Bill! Hey Einstein, I'm on your side! It's genius in the 3DS port. I don't accept the 3DS port's script changes. That was Tavia, who we collected there. I nearly got you. Ha! World 5-3. Oh, yes! I remember this, boss. It doesn't matter which one you hit. So if you favour one, that's not a problem. But what bothers me is the bird has tits. Massive tits. Bollocks! That would have been multi-ball. I could have done with that. Okay, multi-ball. Yes! One of the most popular cuts of chicken is the breast. I'm more of a thigh man myself. What's so dark this room is? I suppose the Chime Temple is in the depth of this room. Great Marion! Something strange in this room. Oh no! The wall? The wings are good. The Scat Ultraman song. If it's on Tidal, I'll give it a proper listen to tomorrow. I'm currently doing the 30-day trial on Tidal. It's pretty neat. It's definitely the best music streaming service I've used. You can stream in high quality. Higher than Apple Music, higher than Amazon Music. There are something like 55 million songs on the service. Everything I want to listen to in terms of Europop and horrorcore is on there, so it's pretty neat. There is an emphasis on rap music on Tidal, because I think it's owned or run by Jay-Z or similar. There's a lot of unique content on Tidal, sort of curated stuff. I haven't dug into that. Personally, none of that interests me. But streaming in near enough CD quality kicks ass. And if you pay more, you get it in FLAC. But there's no fucking way I would pay like £5 extra to stream in FLAC. And that would eat your mobile data allowance like crazy. This stream is not sponsored by Tidal, by the way. Haven't digged or dug. Dug. Haven't drugged. I did not inhale. Canterbury would not sponsor me. Especially not after I verbally trashed one of its shops on stream. And Twitter. This is the first case of a boss that can fuck with your power-up. Shit. Canterbury would not sponsor the arch badass of Canterbury. Well, yeah. They don't want badasses. Canterbury is, for all intents and purposes, a student town. And it has a large population of old people who really don't like students and hate that it's a student town. You know, back in my day, young'uns had respect, blah blah blah. It's like back in your day, you went to uni for free! Things are different now. But hey, what do I know? I'm a filthy 90s kid. What do I know, eh? I got it! Here I am in the Marlin Chime Temple. What? Who are you? Who is the man coming into the residence without any notice? Who? I think in Japanese it's not always clear the distinction between a man or a woman in words used, because Google Translate, for most of those Japanese indie games that I play for Sushi Bites, a lot of the manuals, when you translate them, it's describing what a female character is doing, but it's spoken in almost the first person, and it refers to being male. So I think there's not quite always a distinction between male or female with the Japanese language, and not always a distinction between first person, second person, third person. Yeah. Only the rich can afford a home, or the people who inherit a home from a relative. It is unfortunate. That's especially the way here in the UK. More adults, more than ever, are living with their parents. Yeah, so with those Japanese indie game manuals, when Google Translate is translating them, some of them come up as absolute garbage. And I just have to work with what I have. The person who have no appointment must be punished! That was parson, by the way, not person. How cheeky you are! You are smaller than me! I'll punish you for it. And like all JRPGs, this boss has more than one phase. I wouldn't mind seeing Sushi Sunshine's drawing process. I wouldn't mind streaming my drawing. I've done it before. A very long time ago, I streamed my drawing on Twitch. Well, back when it was just in TV. So I've shown my drawing process before. Ha 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 ha! You are really surprised me! I didn't think that you beat my servant, Peepo. Say that again! If you hamper me, I'll compete with you. Ha 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 ha! You're reliable. That's good. Come on. I've drawn Rosechew before. This dialogue is becoming worse the further you get, yeah. When I wanted to show some for the episode, I literally had to pick the servant line, because it was the best one. The English bothers me a little, but not loads. It bothered me enough to mention it in the Sushi Bites episode, but that's about it. Sometime down the line, I want to, if not myself, have somebody else draw Sushi Bites thumbnails. And at that point, we'll need to draw thumbnails for like 100 plus episodes. So there will be a time we need to draw Minami Momochi. I'm going to start rolling out drawn thumbnails for the indie games episodes, because working with what I have, like game screenshots, I can't really make nice thumbnails out of that. They always look like garbage. The images are all sized up and garbage for the indie games. They look off. They just look bad. If I'm gonna do a thumbnail with the pixel art, I need to make one from scratch, print screening from the PC, and doing it in nearest neighbor, so pixel by pixel. That's the only way it's gonna look nice. Yeah, the thumbnails are tiny. That's another problem. The tinier a thumbnail is going to appear, the bigger you need the face in it, right? So you draw a character or two from the indie games big in the thumbnail. So then when people see a small thumbnail, they see a big face, and it makes them click it. Yeah! Ha 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 ha! Now you are the full-fledged great magician. Oh, Majoria. What? Do you know him? He is the legendary great magician, Great Marlen. Is he the legendary great magician, Marlen? Yes, you just said that. Ha 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 ha! Marion, don't lose the fresh sprit! The fresh sprit that you had at the beginning. Sprit! And use the magic for the people's happiness. Understand? Yes, let's go, Pomme Pomme. Roger. Sprit. Don't lose the great sprit. Strikers. Do you understand? If I was in World War II, they'd call me Spitfire! Repeated joke. Okay, let's go. So this is the historically accurate video game, 1945. Definitely based on true events. Exactly how it happened. This is how we beat Germany. Do you understand? Do you understand? I'm pretty sure we're playing as the British right now, so this isn't a virtual version of Pearl Harbor. For that, you need to play Medal of Honor Frontline, I think? One of them no, not Frontline. Medal of Honor... Oh, fuck. I don't remember the name of it. Rubber Soul? Don't you mean Robber Soul? Lelu 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 lelu. Like, this is the game I have no decent practice with yet. It'll get worse. I want to try Medal of Honor Airborne again. Quick story, when I got my PlayStation 3, I bought it pre-owned off eBay from some guy who also lived in Kent. So, it was funny how that worked out. I bought my PlayStation 3, it came with Medal of Honor Airborne, and I played it for like 10 minutes, and it was terrible! It was absolutely terrible! So, I sold it, and put that money towards Ratchet & Clank Tools of Destruction. A much better choice. But I actually want to give Medal of Honor Airborne another chance to see if it's any good. Just tell them that your sick sense of humor could be used to make Sully even funnier. Now you see, here it's me, Sully. Yeah, I had a little run-in with a girl in a bar. Yeah. Uncle Sully, you're scaring me. Now, Cassie. When I was your age, I already had my finger in many pies, if you know what I mean. I'm Sully. I'm sorry, that went to a very dark place. Huh. That is a good bomb. Who? Sully? Sullivan Sully McSullivan is Nathan Drake's bestest friend. He smokes a cigar and talks about all the bartenders he's slept with. Cassandra Drake is Nathan and Elena's daughter, featured very briefly as a playable character at the end of Uncharted 4. The awesome hacks that exist for Uncharted 4 let you play single player as Cassandra Drake, and they're awesome, and I'm almost tempted to hack my PS4 to play them, but then I remembered that I use my PS4 a lot, and I don't want to be locked out of the internet on my PS4 and have my account closed down or anything else. So I will buy a second cheap PS4 well into the future when they're easier to hack, and I will hack it then. As for my Nintendo Switch, I haven't hacked it. I'm kind of the same persuasion. I would rather not hack the Nintendo Switch while I'm, you know, playing lots of games on it and generally into it as a system and digging it. There is an English translation of Gal Metal coming. Gal Metal is coming to Europe physical in English. There's no way I'm gonna hack my Nintendo Switch and maybe lock myself out of being able to enjoy games with you know, my internet connection and everything. Gal Metal is a drumming game for Nintendo Switch. You play as a guy who gets his mind injected into the body of a schoolgirl and has to play drums in order to scare off aliens. So it gives you metal songs, like metal versions of like old tunes and shit, public domain shit, done in metal. And there are a whole bunch of drum patterns built into the game, and you have to drum them with the left or right Joy-Con. It's very cool. And the more of these drum beats that you remember and play in a unique combo, the more points you get. So it's a rhythm game that you can stumble through, or for crazy points, you can learn all the different drum patterns. Why did you have a guy brain put into a girl? It's that your soul was sort of... Basically, there's a school, and the school has these schoolgirls that play in a metal band, and the metal music is so popular across Japan that Japan's like, you know what, we're going to put this music in a satellite and play it out into space. And a bunch of aliens listen to this metal music and go, oh my god, this is fucking garbage, we're going to attack Earth. So they try to work out who it is who originated the metal music, and they accidentally get this guy at the same time that they get this schoolgirl that's responsible for the metal music, and so the two sort of get sucked into the same body. It's got something to do with the author of the game's story. It's a manga artist who like does this avant-garde shit. Yeah, it's Parappa, but you don't really get like an on-screen display of notes, or you don't have to copy like an on-screen display. It's specifically about memorizing drum patterns. It sounds like a lot of fun, and the write-ups that I've read, especially the one by Topher, makes me very interested in the game. Topher Cantler, who did a write-up on Toro Let's Party way back when. I featured his article in the Toro Sushi Bites episode, and then used it as an excuse to track him down on Twitter and become friends with him. Because it's like, we have similar interests. Let's be friends. I haven't told him yet that he's mentioned in a Sushi Bites episode. I will at some point. No, it doesn't use a drum peripheral. It uses the two Joy-Cons, one in the left hand, one in the right. And then depending on whether you hit the left drum or the right drum, defines which pattern you're playing. So it could be like red, 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 red in fours. That's a typical drum. But then there's like Enter Sandman that's like red, blue, red, blue. And then there's other drum patterns that are like red, red, blue, red, red, blue in different timing, and the drum pattern that you play indicates which drum pattern plays in the game, and then you get points depending on how many unique drum patterns that you play in a row. So it's ultimately about memorizing these drum patterns with the two Joy-Cons. It's got this lovely manga art style and a zany story. And it's all going to be translated into English. Marvelous Entertainment are doing the translation. I trust them. I trust them not to fuck it up. Oh my god, I haven't had that alien before. Or this guy, either. That was weird. Guitar Hero. I was well into Guitar Hero when it came out. I reached level 105 in Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock. And let me tell you, that takes a long time. Maxing out at level 105. It's really not that hard to do in Warriors of Rock, though, because you can import songs from Guitar Hero Smash Hits, World Tour, Band Hero, and Guitar Hero 5, and I imported all of those over. Then I bought fuck tons of DLC. I basically had a song library that was over 500 songs. And I just played the shit out of Guitar Hero for a very long time. I miss guitar games, and I still think it's giving me the alien again. I still think that Sega should release their own. Sega Guitar Superstars. Do you know how many Sega fans would kill for a replica Jun Senue Sonic guitar? Make that a limited edition, it would sell like crazy. the Jin Senoway Sonic guitar as a special edition. You would have the Sonic characters playing guitar. It would be fucking dope! It prints money! You'd have songs from all throughout Sega history. Everything from Burning Rangers to Nights into Dreams to Sonic Adventure. Everything. Then you've got Chip's Tunes. That's what I call it. Chip, the little flying thing out of Sonic Unleashed. Chip's Tunes. Little Chip, he operates a store, right? And he sells chip tunes from various Sega games and Sonic games and whatever. And then you can play those chip tunes with the Guitar Hero controller, or whatever it would be, the Sega guitar controller, right? So then you've got a whole library of Sega tunes from decades and decades of Sega games, and they could just add more and more and more. And they're chip tunes. They're fucking small. Okay, muting you. All right, go ahead. So you'd have this huge library of songs to play. The guitar controller is patented. No. If the guitar controller was patented, then Rock Band and Guitar Hero would not be able to both have their own different types of controller out. Elements of the controller are patented. You would just make your own controller. The concept of a guitar controller itself is not patented. Otherwise, Konami owns all the rights to a guitar controller because they made one first for Guitar Freaks. Elements of a guitar controller are patented. A Sega Saturn Mini, I want to say it won't happen. And that's because Sega Saturn emulation is garbage. Even on high-end PCs, like even on my super fucking computer PC, Sega Saturn emulation is garbage. Sengoku Blade ran well on Saturn emulator, but Super Bomberman has sound errors, and anything 3D just runs like shit. Yeah, it's quads. The Sega Saturn uses quads. Four-sided polygons. Quads. And that's why it has, like lots of issues. Spitfire. Pilot, question mark, question mark, question mark. Congratulations, challenge, next game level. No. Model 2. Model 2 might be easier to emulate. I'm not sure. The Knights PlayStation 3 port is based on the PlayStation 2 remake of Knights. And that was how Great Britain defeated the Third Reich, who were from the moon. Now we know. Child difficulty. They call it child now. Own machine. 9. Option attack. 6. Continues. Unlimited. Good. It's playable now. Apache Hokum Comanche. Apache sounds pretty neat. This one's 3D. Do I have a bomb attack? Yes. It's on X. Okay. No, it isn't Ikaruga. It's only Ikaruga that has the color swap. That's Ikaruga's thing. Which, by the way, Ikaruga is on Switch now. But as much as Ikaruga is a pretty game, I don't fucking go mad for it the same way everyone else does. Ikaruga's kind of boring to me. I think people go mad for Ikaruga because it's a pretty game. It was on GameCube and Dreamcast, which didn't really... neither of which really had that many games. And it was developed by Treasure, which I think is why a lot of people go nuts over it. But being made by Treasure doesn't make it good, necessarily. Treasure did put out some garbage as well as some hits. For me, Treasure's best game will always be Astro Boy for the Game Boy Advance. I know there's not a lot of people who agree with me, but that's fine. Astro Boy for Game Boy Advance is pretty much the perfect game for Osamu Tezuka fans. In fact, about the only thing not featured is Metropolis. I'm pretty sure, if not... yeah, I'm pretty sure Blink's in it. You know, just about everything. Sin and Punishment on N64 is not a pretty game. People go mad over Sin and Punishment. I remember when it was released on Wii, everyone went apeshit. Then they played it! I really don't have anything positive to say about Sin and Punishment, apart from that one of my favourite Gunstar Heroes bosses appears as a cameo. Like, that's it. Everything else about it is... ugh. Not feeling it. Wow, child difficulty is... piss poor in this game. It's not like Gunbird or the Sengoku games. Maybe I should do Astro Boy on Game Boy Advance. I would really love to, because that game deserves way more love than it gets. I can understand people not liking the PlayStation 2 one. I haven't yet watched the Astro Boy movie, the one with Matt Lucas voicing one of the characters. I haven't yet watched that. I'm scared to. I've heard it's not very good. This game does look pretty. I was a bit concerned from the screenshots, but it looks better in motion. I wonder if they've got, like, rotate on the triggers. No. It would be so much better if rotate was on the triggers. If I could rotate left and right with the bumpers. Missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. I'll probably play through this again on a harder difficulty. Because so far it's a joke. Most Psycho games have a brick wall of difficulty, even on the lowest difficulties, the first time you play. This hasn't had any sort of brick wall yet. I like the cutscenes. They're cute. Asian slum. I wonder if this got any console ports before this one. Because I don't remember seeing it on any other platform. At least not physical. Oh, that building is an obstacle. Okay. That makes things more interesting. The game might kill me if I disappear off camera. Oh my god, first death. I genuinely wasn't paying attention to bullets. It's alright, I got bombs, like 17 of them. Oh wow, that's cool. This game is cool! I can't believe I almost wrote this one off. Okay, that laser is serious business. Oh, laser lines, okay. I see. I get it. Welcome back. Oh no, it's the secret of Onamichi! We're silent all of a sudden. IFC has gone to wash the dishes. And I believe you're the only other person interacting in the chat. Whether or not there's any other people watching, I wouldn't know. I tell XSplit not to tell me how many people are watching. Because I quite frankly don't want to know whether I'm streaming to nobody or somebody. If I don't bring my A game the whole time, there's no point in me streaming, right? This game's pretty. I like this. It has an old-fashioned feel. Looks very nice in the Nintendo Switch's full screen. I don't have any lives left. People just don't have a diverse taste in video games. Well, there'll always be people watching Fortnite. But even though there's people watching Fortnite, GM doesn't get that many people in when he streams Fortnite. If I streamed Fortnite, I certainly wouldn't do it for the views. I would do it because I wanted to stream it. I would not rule it out. Fortnite is fun. But I don't feel like playing it. I've had good fun playing Fortnite in my own time. Mario, Zelda, Pokémon. Well, at least, you know, I'm like, fuck playing Pokémon. I'll play Moemon, you know what I mean? Like, I will... Oh, fuck! I pressed game over by mistake! Ah! I was probably near the end of the game, too. Bollocks. I'm like, forget Pokemon, I'll do Moemon. At least I'll do something different. Cat gets views because she's a woman. I don't know how many times I have to say this. And saying this doesn't make me chauvinistic or anything like that. It just makes me a realist. People who watch streams, most of the time, are guys who are down on their luck, who think that every female streamer that they watch on the internet is their new girlfriend. And it's just a matter of fucking fact. If I was born a lady, right? Nice big rack. I'd get that from my mother, I'm sure. I'd have a nice big rack. I'd be super attractive, and I would live stream. I would slather on the makeup like a fucking pop art illustration, and I would get views. I would. But because I'm a guy, I'm the very guy that, you know, would be the audience of someone like Kat. I don't have a problem with that. Kat's awesome. I think Kat is a brilliant streamer. And I think Kat deserves every viewer that she gets. But they come to see her because she's a woman. Yeah, Let Me Live tends to get a good few people, around 14 to 17 per stream. I haven't tuned into any of her streams for a while, because of course that whole thing with the animal testing joke still annoys me to this day. That, you know, apparently we're not allowed a sense of humour. I do Soul Divide and Dragonblade, or should I stop streaming? I feel like there's a rant coming on, and I don't want to rant about something stupid that's gonna upset some people and maybe get me in trouble with people who I genuinely consider friends or colleagues on this platform. Please don't stop streaming. Well, what am I meant to do? It's almost midnight. I'm tired, I had a long work day, and I'm about to start ranting. What's Soybomb streaming today? Please don't tell me it's more banned. No, it's not. The Adventures of Darwin. PlayStation 2. No, I don't have work tomorrow. What is Adventures of Darwin? I will make a decision based on how this looks. How this game looks. Whether or not I'll stream some more. Oh! He's not streaming tonight! For some reason. Okay! Let's keep going. Is this the one that uses, yeah, has a lot of melee attacks? This is a very different kind of shmup to what Psycho usually puts out. No, it's alright. I was going to stop streaming if what Soy was streaming was interesting. However, he's not streaming tonight. So therefore, there's no point in stopping. This is Psycho making something kind of serious. Right. Cash-on, Vorg, Tyora, cash-on, cash-on. Sure, I got cash on me right now, ha! Why destroy the world, Iftha? You must die for the new world I create. I see, I have to read faster. I was too late. You'll pay for this. Right, okay, got it. Now for something completely different. A shmup with an emphasis on melee combat. You heard it here, folks. Matium follow Ither, Pandion, beg reinforcements. Beg reinforcements. Stay here and ward off the enemy. Yes, sir! Once again, I will put a stop to this. I really dig this one! It's so cool! Oh, I can switch types of magic as well. Okay, interesting. There's a lot of depth to this. Enemies come in close, they're gonna get a spear to the face. Aren't you the commander? Prepare to die here. You have no time for you now. I have no time for you now, goodbye. Okay. Who has got time? Whoa! This is awesome! This is amazing. I like this one. Tomatium! Matium is now our minion. Good, I'll assist our other troops. Oh no, how can Matium fall so easily? Oh, Psycho, please make more games like this! This is awesome! I have new magic. Let's try it out. Doesn't appear to do much. That freeze magic's pretty good. I'll probably use that. Brings Godzilla to mind. Yeah. Hell Island, what are you scheming? Oh, don't tell me they've... Something has Hell Island. One of my stories has Hell Island. Well, I ain't changing it. I got the t-shirts printed. Psycho. P-S-I-K-Y-O. The portal to Hell Island must be around here somewhere. You saw a photorealistic picture of a woman. Was it good? Did it do anything for you, Sushi? Thank you for coming to therapy today. I believe we've made progress today. Yo! Jibberjade, how's it going? I summon you, a creature from Hevel. Answer to my prayer. Repulsor Asalnai issues. Defeat this demonic entity if you want to move on. An evil sentinel from another world looks like a worthy opponent. I had to look at the stream back on my laptop in order to read that. Why does it move so quickly? Phoenix! Oh, that was awesome! Oh, man! I can feel it. He's definitely there. This is sweet! I have been significantly impressed. This game is brilliant. I've got death magic. Okay. I dread to think what that's about. What's the other one? Meteor. Heat body. Okay. I don't need any help heating my body right now. This room is warm enough as it is. I've got death magic. I've got death magic. I have no idea what it does. I might have to use it though, because I'm almost dead. Okay, death magic. Oh fuck, I died. It's okay, it's kept that I've got death magic. Did it start me back a stage? This game is what the fuck, man. This game is awesome! How could you call it what the fuck? Yeah, it started me back. Seriously? Is it gonna keep doing that? So, I mean, fuck this game if it's gonna keep doing that. Okay, death magic. Yeah. That was awesome. Right. Neo Geo vibes, yeah. Probably from the high level of detail. Right, that's it. Don't tell me I have to do all this on one life as well. The hell is that? Seriously? I'm not digging it now. This is ridiculous. There's no way I can do these 3 stages on 1 life. Not without a great deal of practice. Yeah, back again! You know, my tune on this game has changed very quickly. How can I tell when he's going to do the lunge? No. That slow magic is useless. I'm dealing damage faster, but I'm losing health faster. I want to point out that this is with the life bar set to very long. How am I meant to get behind him before he does that? Okay. Dead. Almost final. Let's continue to play. I wish they wouldn't come in so close. It doesn't even work on the boss. Of course. Of course, of course! I meant to know to get behind him in time. That's cool. That's cool. Is this on Switch? Yes. It's on Switch. You can tell from the buttons in the top right. Oh my god. Stop it! Alright. Nope, nope, not doing it. Not doing it. I like how the score it starts you with on each continue is the number of continues you've had. It helps you keep track. In before Switch gets snapped in half. No. It's not my PlayStation 4 controller after dying 50 times on Amon on Yakuza 6. Right! Phoenix! Of course, that's totally fucking fair. Die! Okay. What? Dragon Blaze. It's like 40 meg. It's gonna take no time to download it again. Number of my character, 9. Number of continues, unlimited. Monkey difficulty! I bought every single Psycho game available on Switch. This is much more my speed. I used the magic that's meant to kill bosses in one go, and it didn't kill the boss. Because fuck Soul Divide. This is much more my speed. Hello, is that what he's saying? Soaring Dragon Knight Quaid. Shit bugger balls! I need that. Power up! Soul Divide. No relation to Soul Feast. Or Dees. Depending on your region and platform. Quick, change it from Soul Feast to Soul Dees, so people won't call it Soul Feces in their reviews. Soul Feast was Mega CD, yes. And Dees was the Genesis version. I am God of Sun. Where's this voice coming from? Collect 4 magic stones and save the world from the curse of the devil. AVGN called it Soul Feces. Really? But it's a good game! I like Soul Feast. It's hard as nails, it ain't hard to tell, but, you know, it's a good game. Woohahaha! It feels good being able to play on monkey difficulty. Barely a challenge. I think he did, didn't he? On the video, it's like Soul Feces. Nah, actually this one's alright. I think was like literally what he said. How can I save the world by such stones? So, Jim, Jimmy, Jim. What's your opinion on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu? Will you be purchasing it? I think the answer is obviously. But, will you be playing it? Will you be purchasing Pokemon Let's Go? And which one will you get? Pikachu or Eevee? Shove it into my veins now! Exactly, right? It can't come quick enough. Which one will you be playing, Eevee or Pikachu? And then I'll tell you which one I'm getting. Eevee. I'm definitely playing Pikachu. There's no two ways about it. Definitely Pikachu. I'm playing Pikachu version with a female character, and ain't nobody gonna stop me. I've wanted this my whole life. A Buddies with Pikachu in 3D game. Because there's never been one of those before. I'm sure you can evolve any Pikachu or Eevee you catch, though. One more stone completed. It appears as if I've missed the time to read it properly. I love this game's visual style. Reminds me of Mushihime-sama by Cave. Except this is pixel art, and I think Mushihime-sama was 3D. Well, 3D pre-rendered. Yeah, so if I catch a Pikachu or an Eevee, I can evolve it. Whether I've transferred it from Pokemon Go... Well, it says Go Safari, so maybe you can't transfer the Pokemon Go Pokemon into the game. Anywhere but, like, the Safari. I'm not sure what that will be. Maybe it'll be like a holding place where the Pokemon Go Pokemon that you transfer sit in, and then you can put them in your party. There's a few things that bug me, like the present Pokemon and that sort of thing. Oh! I could jump off my dragon. Okay. That's news to me. Well, they say no wild battles. Yeah, you can't battle the wild Pokemon that you see, but you can still catch wild Pokemon. And maybe that means that leveling an EXP isn't an important part of Pokemon Go's system. Maybe they're streamlining the Pokemon experience so people who are new to Pokemon can play Pokemon Let's Go Eevee or Pikachu and not have to worry about IVs, EVs, competitive battling, leveling, grinding, and all that shit that puts off people who are new to Pokemon. It's like the Pokemon trial version that gets people into Pokemon and the way Pokemon plays. I've got absolutely no problem with that. You want to make a dumbed down version of Pokemon, that's fine by me. If it's cute, I will play it. And it's fucking cute. So I really have no gripes with it whatsoever. Baby's first Pokemon is fine by me. I will play it and I will enjoy it. For everything new it brings to the table. Alright, take care, Sushi. Yeah, bring new players in. Bring people who haven't played the Pokemon game since Gen 1 or Gen 2. Those people do exist. Bring them in. Get them back into Pokemon. Get all the people who have been playing Pokemon Go to get in. Because there's loads of players of Pokemon Go that have never played a Pokemon game before Pokemon Go. Get them in. And then you could just sit back and laugh at all the money you're making. Nintendo thought this through, and they made the best business decision. Hello, Murperderp. Reminds me of the Muppets. Murperderp shop. Now I'm really showing my age by making a Mopatop shop reference. Yeah, I'm still not sure I like the catching mechanic, but if it's a necessary evil to get Pokemon Go players into a Pokemon game, like a more core-style Pokemon game, then by all means, have that as your capturing mechanic. If that's what you want to do to bring them in, then by all means do. No gripes there whatsoever. Right, that will be a what? This game has revivals? Why is it just Soul Divide that's a piece of fucking shit? Well, yeah, there'll be all the berries, like raspberries, for easier catching, and all that sort of thing. It's a clever move. It allows people to catch Pokemon that they can't get in Pokemon Go, because they don't spawn in their area or whatever. It allows you, with that Pokeball, to take a Pokemon out with you, which I would have loved as a kid. The idea of taking my Pikachu around with me. And touching the ball and it going, Pika! Or whatever. I would have loved that. I haven't committed to the Pokeball, but I might get it. Fuck's sake. At least this game has revivals. Pokewalker 2.0. Well, assuming that it works like the Pokewalker. If I can walk around and level up my Pokemon, yeah, I'm all for it. I want to know if it counts steps. I want to know if it has any integration with Pokemon Go outside of the fact that it carries your Pokemon with you. If you can, like, press the button on the Pokeball to catch Pokemon on the Pokemon Go app with that ball, like you can with the game, then, yeah, that would just be super extra. That would be extra on the cake. Those can shoot lasers! Excellent, so I can use it with Pokemon Go, the app, to catch Pokemon, and I can use it with the game. Well then, fuck, I want one of those Pokeballs. The problem with that Pokemon Let's Go leak was that when you write it down in text, it sounds garbage. And that screenshot of the Lapras didn't even look that good. But seeing it in action, it's all too different. Ha! The power of the dragon may remain. He's not getting laid anymore. I'm curious about that gift Pokemon thing in the trailer. Fuck, let's give it a go. Pokemon Quest, see what it's all about. Just need a condom with fire resist. Might as well take a brief look at this. Just a brief one. I'm headed for a small island that was recently discovered called Tumblecube Island. There are traces of a civilization that used to exist on this island, and there could be a lot of precious loot to be discovered. My goal is to thoroughly explore Tumblecube Island and learn how to speak! I'll be arriving at Tumblecube Island shortly. I can't wait to see what treasures await me. It's a Gen 8 Pokemon in the first one. You see, that's what I thought immediately was that'll be a new Pokemon from the new Pokemon games. That was my immediate thought. So I got to play it with a cursor. This might not last very long. Captain Pikachu Treasure Tracker. This just has a crossy road feel to it. R.I.P. ERB. My Moby 4, the drone manufactured by Silphco. What's wrong, Moby? Boop boop. Circle within a circle, triangle, dollar sign, musical note, cross, filled out circle, ampersand, percentage, pound sign, question mark, exclamation mark. Well, I guess I have no choice but to restart it. Beep boop, circle within a circle, triangle, dollar sign, musical note, cross, filled circle, ampersand, percentage, pound sign, question mark, exclamation mark. Followed by the pound sign. Reset complete. Please input the owner's name. Maximum number of characters is 12. Let's go... Let's go for something a bit more current. Like how it says limit is 12 characters, and then the box allows me to input 500 characters. Your name must fit within 12 characters. Fuck's sake. I was hoping it would come up and say 1 is your name. Names must fit within 12 characters. That's what I was hoping would happen. I'm very disappointed. Wrong button. Yes! Super Saiyajin 4 Pan. As Pan is a Super Saiyajin, she just doesn't know it yet. Why not befriend one of them so it can show us the way? Tap the Pokemon you want to befriend. Seriously? No question. Okay. Move the Pokemon toward enemies on their own to attack them. Okay. My tapping is doing nothing. Aha! It gets way deeper, just wait. Oh, I like it when things get deep. Are there type advantages? I can see myself digging this. This feels like Crossy Road, like Tappy Road? Tappy Crossy Road? Whatever it's called. Crossy Road. To the boss. A really strong looking Pokemon. It's a Rattata. How is it really strong? There is an automatic function. Why would I use anything different? Why would I play it myself if there's an auto function? Stage cleared. This is neat. I like this. Am I going to be another one of these people that just streams this for hours on end? I hope not. You get the audience you deserve. Looks like my Pokemon has gotten stronger. Guess it's time to start exploring. If I play this, I get the number of viewers I deserve. Okay. The goal of the game is to find precious loot that lies hidden on the island as you progress on your expeditions. Okay. Oh, it's still doing auto. Okay, great. That gives me time to do this. Who was it? Marco Alanis? What do you mean the plugin is missing? Oh, did they update the text plugin? Source file is missing. There's no need for a source file. Well, fuck you. I didn't want to let the people who helped me out financially have their name on the stream anyway. Don't take that seriously. What's that? Oh, run away. Okay. Yeah, it's trying to, it's trying to ask me for a source file for the text. It's a fucking plugin. You wouldn't sponsor anyway. So this is a mobile game on Switch, yeah? Is there a mobile equivalent? Later in the year, okay. Of course. You have to buy tickets to cook faster. Oh, give me some PM tickets, so I can see what it's like to not have to wait. Boy, not waiting feels fun. Jack Mulligan, Alice Stew. Ratata and Pidgey. Lovely. Game plays itself, you don't have to wait for anything. You are very cynical. Gee, why not start cooking another thing? All the interface elements assume that you picked Pikachu. I dig the shit out of this! I really dig the shit out of this. And I take it a Pokemon can learn another move if I play with them enough, right? So Rattata can get another move. Super strong Kakuna. Alright. Oh, right, okay. Got it. Oh, that's convenient. My Kakuna is super strong. That is really convenient. I hope I go to sleep tonight. Supplies. What's a supply? When it says I need supplies, is that something I actually need? Will the game stop me and force me to wait, or can I just keep playing and playing and playing? You on top of the Pidgey? God damn it, Bulbasaur, you had one job. It'll take me hours before I run out of energy. Okay. Destroy the trees! I don't get anything for doing it, do I? I dig this, I dig this. Vulpix! Now the only thing this needs now is a Moemon mod. Oh, did Rattata die? Stupid Rattata. Abra? Fucking teleporting. You just run to avoid attacks. Right, okay, yeah. pretty neat. Anyway, I'm gonna have to stop soon, otherwise I'll be playing this all night. No, don't need that right now. Because I'll come back later and it'll be full. After I've slept. Oddish! Right, so the food type depends on what Pokemon type appears. Alright. I dig it. Decorations, that's where they're gonna nickel and dime you. Right. God, fuck this mobile interface, man. I take it I can just quit. Like it's saved, right? Alright. I need to think about getting some sleep. It's been a long day. I woke up, I did a bunch of shit. I went to work, I did a bunch of shit. I came home, I streamed a bunch of shit. ERB Discord. It has been a long day. What? Discord. You dealt with a crappy pawn shop. Yeah, the charity shop. Fucking hell. It's logged me out of Discord again. Fuck it. Self-destruct. Alright. We'll cut it there then. Take care, everybody. I'm gonna go get sleep. I need sleep.